Here's a question. Do you think you could do Hamlet well?
You know, I probably could, and probably because I don't care for the play that much, actually. Like, I know it's a fantastic play. I'm not saying it's a bad play. I'm saying that I don't care for it. Like, it doesn't ring for me. I can look at it and say, oh my God, it's amazing. Just like I can look at, tiramisu and say, oh my God, it's amazing. But, I don't want to eat it. So when I don't identify with Hamlet. The play itself doesn't ring with me that much personally. I much prefer like the Scottish play or something. But that's probably
you can say it.
It's like we're in the theater though. There's a stage, there's an audience. Mickey B's, how's that? But yeah, I think actually that would probably be why I could play a good Hamlet is because I wouldn't have a whole lot of baggage coming to him. I would just be, it's sort of like the way I got cast as Superman. Because, if anyone has to audition for Superman, they sort of bring all this baggage with them. And when I was auditioning for the Justice League Heroes video game, I got called back for Martian Manhunter. And that was the part I was really sort of aiming for. And then they said, well, your Martian Manhunter is pretty good, but why don't you read for Superman too? And I was like, okay, fine, Superman, whatever. They're like, yeah, you're Superman. What? Okay, I'm Superman. Oh, okay. So, thank you.
Hi. First of all, congratulations on being married.
Thank you.
Big stuff in a lot of people's lives, just made a lot of women in this audience really mad.
I was about to say, that applause was sort of reluctant from some of you. It was like, yeah, great.
One of the things I remember you from is you played Balder in Too Human. And,
Balder? Hardly even knew her. That was not my joke. That was the director's joke. That was like a running joke through the whole game. Balder. All right.
Anyway, one of the big choices in the game is whether to be too human or too cybernetic, and I wanted to know whether or not you like to be human as yourself, or would you like to be more like Alucard in your real life?
Is Alucard cybernetic?
Well, no, it's not cybernetic. Well, what I mean above being human, being very inhuman.
Oh, inhuman. I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably want to be more than human. Why not? That'd be fun. Yeah, it's like, what superpower would you want? Like all of them? Sign me up. Does that answer your question?
That's okay.
Question. Thanks. Hello there, sir.
When the guy was talking about cybernetics, it reminded me of my favorite character, Lord Jeremiah. I gotta ask, what was the best experience you had playing the Lord of Orange?
The Lord of Orange? I think his rallying cry. All hail Britannia!
And I have one little request. I couldn't make it to any of your autograph sessions. Would you like to sign my death note? You should have got me. I love you.
Thank you, but no. Oh, it's not my fault. I have to abide by their rules. So sorry.
It's okay.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for coming to Otakon.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I have a bit of a request here. I don't know if you remember playing the character Mar in Record of Lotus War?
Oh, yes.
I was wondering if I could get a sample conversation of Mar if he met, like, Alucard and he's, like, totally flipping out, tripping in battle. And just some totally random topic, like, say, Mar likes tacos and Alucard hates them. How would that go in, like, 4 lines?
I can't stand these gorditas. What is this crap?
No, it's great. You don't have to worry about him at all. Oh, look, it's a big lizard.
Who's that supposed to be? Godzilla? I think I'm going to need a bigger box.
Thank you very much.
I actually have 2 questions. First part, I'm not going to ask for an autograph, but I'm going to ask if there's any...
I wish I could, but like so many people stood in line for hours, and it would be unfair to like just be sort of, I have to abide by the rules just to be fair.
is there any other time you might be signing autographs, like officially?
Unfortunately, I'm flying home like right after this panel. No, I'm teaching classes tomorrow in LA, so I have to get back for the classes that I'm teaching. So I have to, yay! So I have to head back tonight.
My second question was, I can't remember if my memory is right. Were you in Irresponsible Captain Tyler?
Why, yes, I was.
Yeah. I just wanted to know how that was.
It was great. I was a very evil actor. I really wanted to play Tyler, really badly, and it was early in my career. And we did the auditions at the director's house back then. He had a little recording studio in his house. And so I went in and I did my audition for Tyler, and it was really good. I was like, yeah, okay, that was a good audition. And then I was very evil. I went up to the director and I said, could you play me the other actors' auditions? And he was like, what? I was like, just push play, right? Just push, it's no big deal, push play. So he did, and I was listening going, yeah, he's not gonna, and then I was like, oh, that guy's good. Who is that guy? He's good. Oh my God. Can I do another take? He's like, he goes, one take, get in there. I was like, that's all I need. And I just ran in there, did my take, okay, I'm done. So yeah, I really wanted to play Tyler. Who wouldn't want to play like Winnie the Pooh in charge of a starship? I mean, really.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you for finally returning to Otakon. It's
You're
been
welcome.
too long.
It's been a long time since I was invited, so it's good to be invited back.
So my question for you is, if you recall Alex Rowe at the end of Last Exile, how
Yes.
did you feel about his ending?
I thought it was wonderfully tragic.
Wonderfully tragic?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. The ending of the whole show didn't make that much sense. But...
Hi, Crispin. My name's Steven.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi. One of the first animes I ever saw was Slayers. We all know you're Zeldanis. You probably enjoyed that very well. We also know that ADV a while ago did the Slayers premium thing, and you were nice enough to dub your lines for Zelgalis for that. So I was wondering, since Funimation picked up the rights for Slayers Revolution, would you be willing to dub, if they asked you, would you be willing to dub your lines for that?
First thing, do actors refuse work? No! Am I an actor? Yes! So what do you think the answer is?
Yes!
Okay. Now, the other thing is, it's already been announced. I am coming back to play Zelgatis for Slayers.
They announced the rest of the cast?
Yes, they've announced the rest of the cast. Everyone is, Lisa's coming back as Lena, and Eric is coming back as Gowry, which is great. I believe Veronica's coming back as Amelia. The only change is Michael Sinner Nicholas is playing Zelos instead of David Moon. I don't know where David Moon has gone to. But we don't have David Moon, but we have Michael instead. But yeah, that's a common question I get. You know, will you come back and do such and such? It's like, that's not really in my control. The show is owned by the producer and directors, and they make the decisions about who gets cast. And actors audition, and then they wait to hear back, and you usually hear nothing because, you know, you audition 10 times and you're lucky if you get one. So, you know, I have to wait for a studio to hire me. You know, when people say, are you going to come back as such and such? I go, well, I don't know. Well, do you want to? Well, yeah, but I have to wait until they ask me. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet.